Right, get in. You got to do it.
I'm not doing it.
You have to do it.
I'm not doing it.
Come on, now, come on.
You guys signed in. They'll just take the mick out of me. We lost to Killy. I'm not doing it.
No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Welcome.
Yes, Killy! Yes! Worst team in the league.
Welcome to SPFL Extra. Hello and welcome to another episode of SPFL Extra, and this week we're coming to you from the newly named and only announced today Tony Macaroni Arena. Tony Macaroni, I love you. I don't love the name though.
Not a fan.
That advert is the most annoying thing on the radio right now.
I'm sure most people will know about that.
And they're going to have to say that before and after every game. That's mental. You can't say that.
That's not the only thing we're here for. We're here, of course, to bring you our picks for the Ladbrokes Premiership FIFA 16 Ultimate Team.
Oh yes.
So
got some surprises?
Yeah, a few surprises. I mean, it's us, so you never know.
On our heads be it, but here we go. So, starting at goalkeeper, we've gone with Killy's very own Jamie McDonald.
Yep, after a great performance beating the Saints at the weekend, Jamie McDonald goes in net. A lot of people will be surprised that we didn't pick Craig Gordon, I think, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, Craig Gordon's really good on FIFA, as you would expect. He's a player with a lot of experience. He's played in the English League, so FIFA know who he is. But no, I mean, Jamie McDonald is a great keeper and has had a great start to the season, and we deserve to reward him. And I'm starting to eat my words about Kelly, and Jamie McDonald's one of the few players that's making me do that.
Yeah, go get a Tony Macaronis and have some words.
Jamie McDonald definitely makes the team. Good start for him. Jimmy McDonald was a former Hearts player, and at right back we've got a current Hearts player in the Beast, Callum Patterson.
For sure. I mean, I don't know where it's come from, but Callum Patterson is quick and strong. He's just
no, he's not quick and strong. He's lightning and he's a beast.
Yeah, massive. So
insane.
He's got such good heading as well. Like he's perfect for a left back. He can move in and cover centre half if there's anyone breaking, stuff like that. I think it'd be great.
We talked earlier on in a few episodes, back. We talked about how it's important that fullbacks push forward in the Scottish leagues nowadays. You look at Graham Shinney, you look at Shea Logan, Callum Patterson is one of that mould. He pushes forward and he'll give you that option in that team. That's why we've got him. Our first centre half is an ex-Scotland international, Stephen McManus. Why, Connor?
He has 91 strength.
Ludicrous.
That is that's one of the best in the game, I would think.
Yeah.
I mean, that's up there with, I said it last time, with Diego Costa, I think, if memory serves.
It would appear that Stephen McManus is like a fine wine. He only gets better with age. 91 strength at the age that Stephen McManus is ludicrous. But, hey,
that gets him a spot on our ultimate team, for sure.
You put him straight in. What are you going to do?
Josh Meekings of Inverness Cali. Now, I really like him because he looks a bit like an all-round centre-half. He's got decent pace, good physicality, and good defending, all looking to blend in. All three of those stats, which would be the only stats for a defender, really, in my mind, that hugely matter, are higher than his 69 rating overall. Yeah. So I think he'll play a lot better than his overall gives, and of course, high defending work rate as well.
You've got to think about how it links in with the players around him. He's fast. Steve McManus will not be fast,
but he's got the pace. The strength. He's got the strength to like. So I think there'll be a nice duo together.
A nice 1-2
like
punch.
That. Yeah.
Left back, we've got probably our signing of the season, maybe one of the best players of the season so far, the best left back in Scotland, Graham Shinney.
Yep. Well, I mean, we can't really say much more about Graham Shinney. Probably sick of hearing us talk about Graham Shinney because of how well he's done this season and how big fans we are of him.
Yep.
So we'll leave it there.
Graham Shinney, straight in the team. Welcome, Graham. Pleased to have you on board.
Start off with centre defence midfielder, and who is it?
It's Scott Brown. It has to be Scott.
Yeah, the best player in best rated player in the league. So I mean, he's got to go in there, and somehow gets an 81 pace.
I don't know how.
That leaves everyone scratching their heads.
He's going to cover ground. He's going to batter folk. He's going to do what Scott Brown does.
You know what he does? He's physical and he's now quick. So
he's going to get involved, and he's not got bad technical skills for the players that you're playing him with. He's pretty good. He's going to be your captain. He's going to lead the team. That's fine.
Yeah, I think that's a really good, solid spot.
And on the wings, you need a bit of pace, you need a bit of creativity. So we've gone on the right wing, David Amu from Party.
The fastest player in the SPL. So I mean, saying go for pace, you've just gone fastest. Yeah. The equivalent of Messi on the wing.
Yeah, exactly.
For pace, anyway.
He's absolutely lightning. He's just going to ghost around players, and pace conquers all in FIFA. We know this.
Yeah. So
right.
Really looking forward to getting a bit of that down the wing. Like that'll be lovely. What are you thinking?
I'm delighted to say this is Michael O'Halloran. He
Saints man.
He's a god. He's a god. Stevie May 2.0.
Well, okay.
He's getting there. He's getting there. I really like Michael O'Halloran though. And the thing with FIFA is when they create players, they sometimes seem to get a little bit more extra out of them so that they play like the players they are. And Michael O'Halloran is someone who, I'm biased, but can create something out of nothing. And I'm hoping he's that sort of player, cutting in on his right foot, smacking the ball.
You can see who's got this pick involved in the team.
Yeah, I was solely in charge of that.
Had his foot down on that one.
But attacking midfield, there was absolutely
no
doubt.
Whatsoever. It's Gary Mackay-Steven, of course.
Yep.
I mean, he's got 5-star skills,
which is brilliant, which is invaluable.
You just love to have that, and he's got good dribbling, good pace, good passing. He's just a really good all-round player. Like he just fits in and will run that team. He'll just be the pivot of that team works around.
It's going to be absolutely perfect.
It'll be absolutely a dream, I think, to play with. So next up top, we've got a strike partnership. Something I like to do a lot with strike partnerships is have one who's a bit slower, maybe a bit bigger, more physical, target man, and then another one maybe a little bit smaller but quicker, maybe a finisher even. Well, I think we've done pretty well in that respect here.
Yep.
And I've just got to preface this, starting at right striker, on the right hand side will be left-footed Lee Griffiths.
That's important, right striker, left-footed Cornelissen.
I like that, cutting in on their good foot, prefer that myself. So he has Griffiths on that side, and then his strike partner will be Adam Rooney.
Yep.
So he'll be the outlet for some crossing maybe from the two wingers as well. Yeah. Maybe some knockdowns. I really like the look of the team.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent team, but we've got a couple of honourable mentions we need to chuck in. Mine personally, which wasn't included, was Nadir Chifchi. 5-star skill moves. Now the reason it wasn't included is because Connor can't use all the 5-star skills because he's not as good as me.
Just because Douglas wants to play with the character that looks like him in the game, just because he wants to pretend it's him when he plays, doesn't mean...
It's not my fault. Chifchi's a beautiful man, alright? It's just the way things go. But Nadir Chifchi misses out. He's a great player. Other players missing out, you've got Stefan Johansson. Yeah, Stefan Johansson, who's a really good passer of the ball, but I think we both felt that Gary Mackay-Steven, with his dribbling, his extra little bit of pace and the skill, preferred that there. Desiree Boyata is the best centre-back rating-wise, but we preferred to have our partnership the way that he's probably one of the most all-round guys, but I feel with the strength of McManus and how slow he is, I kind of wanted to bring Meekings in there, who's a little bit faster and he's still good physically and everything like that, so I prefer that. I like it. So one feature that me and Dougie absolutely love in FIFA 16 is Legends, and I mean they've got a lot of good ones, but I think there's one they may have missed. Yeah, I think it was a little something like Party Watch. Yes, don't despair. They have missed out on creating James McFadden, but they've left it in the best possible hands. These two jokers. Fladdy is our idol, and we will create him as best and as realistically as we can. It's not going to be a 90, it's not going to be a 99, he's going to be around about the 85s where he should be. Yeah, he may have 99 long shots, and his left peg will be the best the world's ever seen, but he will, that's real. That's real life. That's how it goes. Yeah. But there's not just virtual Faddy news about Faddy on FIFA, there is news about Faddy in real life. Faddy was on off the ball, wasn't it? Yeah, and he was on off the ball, and he was saying he wouldn't turn down a move to the MLS, and he is still looking for football, so good news all round. Faddy Watch will continue. Faddy Watch in the Big Apple, a big time player for a big time country. I mean, I would love to go to New York to watch Faddy play. I'd make the pilgrimage. Oh, obviously, for sure. He's an absolutely phenomenal player, but you don't need to leave your seats to watch Faddy, because next week and in the coming weeks we're going to definitely give you some reviews of Faddy on FIFA 16. Faddy will be back. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. So now we're going to touch on a little bit of the football that's just happened, a little bit of the action, and of course the biggest win is definitely Kilmarnock over Saints. So tell me how it feels, Dougie. Tell me how it feels that you've given this team stick for 6 or 7, it must be 8 or 9 weeks nearly now,
and they just did a number over your St Johnstone.
These things happen. They didn't do a number over our St Johnstone. Our St Johnstone did a number over our St Johnstone. The fantastic Brian Easton snatching the winner with an own goal. Saints need to pick it up, but Saints have got time. Saints have got the infrastructure, the team's in place to pick it up. Saints will be fine. Don't worry.
I mean,
it's a mere blip on the radar.
Yeah, it's unlucky. I mean, Kilmarnock must have seen that as their only nailed down 3 points on the calendar for a wee while. So I've got to give it to the Killie fans. It's good that they've got that in the bag. So
right, enough of the Super Sainties. Enough of Killie.
Next up, we're going to be looking at all of your best comments from last week and your best ultimate teams, or some of our favourite things about some ultimate teams and some of the things we don't so much like about the ultimate teams as well. First up, Dougie, who have we got?
Greg Fraser 98 has put Charlie Mulgrew and Greg Tansey in the centre midfield.
Really like it, yeah.
We love this. The reason why, Greg Tansey can absolutely bat. His long shots are phenomenal.
And then you've got Mulgrew who can spray the passes. Mulgrew's got really good passing on FIFA 16, so I really like that.
Dead ball, set play.
Yeah, exactly.
Set play. He's going to deliver. He's going to have a few shots. Maybe a knuckleball in there too if you can do it.
You never know.
Pretty good. What we don't like about this team is Paul Quinn at the back.
I think there's probably better options than Paul Quinn. I mean, obviously he's got Meekings just like we did at centre half, I like that. But I think Paul Quinn could be there's a better partner out there than Paul Quinn, I think.
I'm not leaving out Steve McManus. That 91 strength goes in the team. But I get it. Paul Quinn's a good player. It's not bad. To be honest, we had a hard time finding something we didn't like about this team, Craig. This is a good team.
That's all we could find.
Maybe we could play against Craig or something. So, an important point that we have to bring up, because I watched last week's episode, unfortunately I wasn't there, and a lot of you guys in the comments were commenting on how some of the players aren't really that fairly rated. And Stark Clark brings up a very good point. Danny Ward is a 58.
Yeah, I think that's like so not on, like so harsh. He's been one of the best keepers in the league this year, if not the best.
And here's the icing on the cake. Logan Bailey, the backup goalkeeper for Celtic, is a 66.
Yeah.
It doesn't add up, so some of the ratings are a wee bit skewed. So what I'm asking you to do, fans, is to give it a wee bit of time, wait for the updates to come in, wait for these players to get regenerated and given their proper true ratings. So let's not jump in too harshly right now. There's a lot of time still to go. Danny Ward is much better than a 58. He's exceptional. Logan Bailey, I ain't seen it.
The thing I'm looking for and the thing I'm asking for is for FIFA to turn to the experts like myself and Dougie. We should be the ones doing the ratings for FIFA 16 in Scotland. That's what I believe.
Exactly. Sadly, folks, that's all for this week. Tension is mounting and there are literally hundreds of people here, so we need to get out of the way.
Yeah.
What do we need for next week, Connor?
Well, we spoke about the player that we want to be a legend of Scottish football in FIFA 16, but we now want you guys to tell us who you support and what player you pick to be a legend of your club, and maybe give us a stat, what their overall would be, and let us know why.
Exactly, we need some more Faddy Watch updates. The clock is ticking on Faddy, he's looking, he will find. We need you guys to give us the inside scoop, and of course, we need some more questions. We'll give you our opinions. What do you think about your team so far in this season? And give me all the stick you can for the Saints losing to Killie.
Definitely do that, definitely.
But anyway, to make sure you don't miss any pass, kick or goal, subscribe to the SPFL YouTube channel by clicking right here. And we'll see you next week, folks.
See you next time, guys.
See ya.